stalking them, looking them down. I'm like, this motherfucker, them ain't monkey eyes now. Bro, that's exactly how she looks in the fucking Beauty.
Really?
She is fine as fuck.
Yeah, she's one of the friends.
I'm like, damn, like, cause I knew she was fine in Primate, but I'm like, she looks really good in the Beauty, bro. It's like
This girl was the main girl. She was in Dexter.
She was cool.
One of the Dexter after it came back or whatever. I think it was like
Resurrection or
original. No, not original
Sin.
sin. I think it's Resurrection. Yeah.
Wait, so what's this one where he's in a hotel or something?
New Blood, I think.
Oh, New Blood is the.
New Blood. Okay, she was the one. She was in New Blood.
Okay.
So Resurrection was the latest one.
Okay.
And New. Was
need that, like, oh, this is him killing somebody hours later. I mean, hours before. You didn't need that. You could have just played the movie like just in order and then got to that point. But I get it. You got to get everybody.
You gotta hook everybody.
Yeah, you gotta hook everybody, even though we all bought tickets to the damn evil fucking
But
But
the trailer pulled me in.
Yeah, right. And and I think I don't know the actor's name, but the guy that did the work for the monkey, he did really good.
Oh yeah.
I've been seeing like kind of mixed things about it. Like he looks too much like a guy in a suit, which I agree with, but it's like I'd rather this than a obvious CG monkey that looks wonky while it's attacking people. Because my whole thing was like, this monkey seemed like not like a monkey. This seemed like a motherfucker. Like it's moving like Thanos or something. He's just walking around, stalking them, looking them down. I'm like, this motherfucker, them ain't monkey eyes now. Bro, that's exactly how she looks in the fucking Beauty.
Really?
She is fine as fuck.
Yeah, she's one of the friends.
I'm like, damn, like, cause I knew she was fine in Primate, but I'm like, she looks really good in the Beauty, bro. It's like
This girl was the main girl. She was in Dexter.
She was cool.
One of the Dexter after it came back or whatever. I think it was like
Resurrection or
original. No, not original
Sin.
I think it's Resurrection. Yeah.
Wait, so what's this one where he's in a hotel or something?
New Blood, I think.
Oh, New Blood is the.
New Blood. Okay, she was the one. She was in New Blood.
Okay.
So Resurrection was the latest one.
Okay.
And New Blood was the one where he's in Alaska.
Oh wow.
Or whatever it is, but she was in Dexter. She was like the daughter, and she was like flirting with Dexter's son.
So the direction they should have took with this movie is it's a deaf family with maybe one kid that has like all their hearing, and it's just the monkey just goes like gets infected, and and these think Hush, but like with Cujo, the movie Hush, Cujo, yeah,
definitely one.
So like that would have would have been a silent movie, but it's like, hey, it's time to audience, we gotta grow.
Yeah,
things can have a different style approach to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got like Quiet Place. Everybody's buying tickets to a Quiet Place. Like, we're used to like having minimum dialogue in movies by now, right? So
that was a huge hit too.
Yeah, and you hear, and you still gonna get your big chimp going crazy. You just got to sit through some silence and kind of and it really hook the audience and kind of have some payoff with just the situation, because it felt very basic with what, given the circumstances of there's a pet primate and it's got rabies, which I'm not sure why nobody anticipated it ever happening.
Right.
With no gun, no
tranquilizer.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, none of that. So
no safety precautions.
Yeah, no whatsoever, bro. And so
Hollow Man had like everyone had a gun. That one to get.
I ended up watching that too.
Did you?
Yeah, after hours. After I watched After Hours. Yeah, that movie used to kind of creep me out.
Yeah.
It's something about him when he killed the black lady off screen, and then they opened the thing, and she was because I think I watched it on it was censored on on cable or whatever. So whenever they showed her, they kind of cut away like real quick, like because I didn't know what the fuck he did to her.
Yeah,
I was like, man, how the fuck did he kill her? But of course he strangled her, but like, she looked like fucked up, like eyes all red. That shit.
Yeah, that's Verhoeven for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even when what's his name, the big guy, when he's like he picks him up,
he throws him on that,
throws him,
and he gets it by that. He gets got by that like exposed pipe or something like that.
Yeah,
he lands on that shit,
and the way he lands is like it's just like classic Verhoeven. When Starship Troopers, when someone gets shot in the head, they're like, they do that face.
Which, by the way, like watching Hollow Man, not recently, but sometimes like some years ago, that made me realize, oh shit, Scary Movie 2 references this movie.
Yeah. That's
like,
funny.
That, and then when they're in the freezer.
Yeah.
I always laugh at that.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Yeah. I keep thinking about. Oh, have you seen Scary Movie 2 or Scary Movie 1? Okay, because I forgot which one you haven't seen.
I've just only seen the first two.
Oh, the first two, yeah. Like.
That's right.
That's all I kept thinking about. Because the scene kind of does play out like that. That's why I'm glad I watched them spoofs before I had seen the actual shit and put them together. Because that makes me like. Because I'm like, where did you find inspiration to do that gag in this movie? And yeah, that shit is funny. But yeah, that's Primate. Yeah, bullshit.
I was all excited coming out of that movie. I was like, fuck yeah, man, I fucking love this movie. And then you saw it, and I was just like, I still liked it.
Yeah.
No, it's cool. I ain't saying you can't like it.
No,
it's just like, damn, this one. Yeah, man. I got Scream 7. I was going to end it with Scream 7. I already talked about Bone Temple, so I can get this off. But yeah, Scream 7.
I was so angry with that
fucking
one.
Dumbest stuff. Easily probably the worst movie of the year. But no, it's not that bad. I ain't gonna say that. That's just me. It's my emotion. It's to keep getting away. But no, the worst one that they put out is Scream 7.
Damn.
Yeah.
Like there's everybody says Scream 3 wasn't that bad.
People say Scream 4 was the worst one.
The fans love Scream 4.
Yeah,
and I'm just like, fine. I thought it was a caricature. It felt very much like a shell of what it was.
Yeah.
What it was supposed to be. It seemed like a cheap imitation of the first, I guess the first two Scream movies. We ain't fucking with the third one, apparently. But I was like, Scream 4, it's not really my jam. That's the first Scream movie I saw in theaters.
See, I saw that one in theaters too.
Live for it, but I've seen everyone in theaters since 4. So
he wasn't alive when Scream 3 came out.
I mean, actually, I was. My bad.
I
thought Scream.
That was what 2000.
Yeah, okay. I was alive for that. So I just wasn't like alive. Like,
You could just be sitting there at the theater like, this is good.
Like, this one's ass, dude. I didn't see any of the trailers. I voided them. I'm glad y'all said in the group chat this one shows a lot, because I was gonna watch it after I sent it to y'all, and I got caught up at work. I get back to the phone, and I see y'all's thoughts about it. I'm like, dang. I said, woo, God.
Wait, so
you feel for the bait.
I said that just based off chat. I haven't seen the movie. Was I right? Was there like a whole bunch?
I still haven't seen the trailer for it.
Oh,
there was a part where she's instructing her how to shoot and where to shoot. Okay. That was like the whole almost third act inside the coffee house or wherever. She's
what about the house burning down?
Well, that's the beginning.
That's the very beginning. Okay. Yeah. So there's just there was some stupid mistakes.
Even the house burning down, that doesn't play. That's a big fucking deal.
Yeah.
That don't tie into the killer's motivation or anything like that. There's not even like a moment of them like, oh shit. Because hell, even the last movie, or the Scream 5, that the last act took place in that house.
Yeah.
So like, there's like not that there's a sentiment to that house, like within the characters, they all almost died in that same house. But you would think there'd be a little bit of a moment like, this is real now. That somebody burnt down the fucking house, and this is the Ghostface killer.
The killer's motivations didn't fit with that either, and I hated the reveal.
I hated it. Easily the worst reveal ever. In fact, it's a shame because when you kind of dissect the killer's motivation, it kind of makes sense, but not for a Scream movie. And I feel like there's a lot you can unpack with somebody who feels parasocial and attached to a public figure's trauma, or even just their life in general, that they have to manipulate some shit for them to siphon off of, because that person got better while their life got worse, and they were like trying to champion what this person was all about,
right? But
they're feeding off of the trauma of this person, but they're not going through any trauma. So how the fuck am I supposed to elevate myself now? So I have to make some shit happen. So like now there's like I get it, but it's like it's a lot coming from a character that you were only interested. This character only has like 2 scenes in the movie, and it's quick scenes. But I knew the actor, but
you talking about Ethan? Embry?
Oh damn, we just gonna spoil.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. No. I didn't know that was an actor. I didn't know that was like an actor. That guy. I'm talking about Pitch Perfect. The main killer.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
When she's introduced, I kind of unseriously was like, she's probably the killer, just because it's been a while since we had like a girl one. I know the last one was a girl, but it was a family, so I don't really count that. But yes, been a while since we had. Amber was a killer in Scream 5.
I was saying Ethan. When did Ethan Embry turn into Harris Yulin?
Yeah.
He kind of like, wow, like this dude kind of. What, you okay?
Oh no, I just noticed the glare that I don't remember seeing.
I was like, man, you kind of aged kind of roughly, didn't you?
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, but those were like I genuinely thought it was just Stu, and they were just, the whole thing with AI was so unnecessary. Like it doesn't critique AI in the Scream meta fashion that you would think.
Yeah,
it would make a lot more sense because like studios are trying to implement that into their movies now. I'm not sure about horror movies, how you can tie that into the horror genre, but it's just like, if you're not gonna really kind of play around with, because these movies are always like, you always have a character that's a film student or like a film nerd or something like that. Yeah. Like use that concept to be like, I guess, made fun of in a way, or even just like social, like not social, but awareness to the deep fake and all that shit. Like, I don't know, bring something to it. Like, let it like tie into what the Scream movies is all about, like, but
this one didn't really have anything to do with like movies at all, right?
No, nothing at all.
Like nothing to do with the Scream movies or anything like that. It was just people influenced, I guess. And
that's the thing. Like, so the whole thing is that Sidney Prescott went through all this shit, and I think at some point, I know in Scream 4 she had a book out. I'm not sure if she had like several other books between 4 and this one, but there's a character in this movie who becomes her neighbor. She was drawn to the trauma that Sidney went through, and and how she was able to rise above it with that book, and the tell-all book, and then you had the movies and all that. So in universe, Sidney Prescott is a bad bitch. So she looked up to her, and she had an abusive husband, and she used the Sidney Prescott blueprint, like, hey, these motherfuckers trying to hurt me. I'm gonna like get rid of my husband. You know, so she used that to kind of pull herself together. Sidney Prescott's trauma and things like that. So she grown attached to her to the point that they become neighbors and friends. So and then I forget during her whole spiel like why? Because she seemed okay. Like she wasn't living like she killed her husband. She had her son. Her life seemed fine now. You know what I'm saying? But her whole thing was like we need a new. What did she say? We need a new. Essentially, we need a new final girl now. We need somebody new to look up to. But it's like you're a grown ass woman. You're doing this for what? Who?
Maybe like, abuse victims or something.
But it's like you don't know the character though.
Yeah.
So it's like you see her and Sidney enjoying a coffee with each other, and then her checking in on Sidney when the house gets attacked by Ghostface. Those are the only two scenes with this lady.
Yeah.
Before the reveal.
Yeah.
So much so I'm like, it can't be her because watch it be her because but it can't be because she only has two scenes. But I'm like,
almost lazy.
It's lazy as fuck. Like the entirety of the movie, the characters are very flat. Don't give a fuck about anyone. That's why I'm like, it has to be Stu because these characters don't give Ghostface Killer.
Yeah,
very vanilla characters. You kill off like McKenna Grace early in the film. So you can run off and do whatever
Hunger Games.
Hunger Games and that. What's the other movie she?
Slanted.
Not that, but like it's another big movie. Like it's a
Regretting
franchise.
You or something.
I mean,
franchise? I don't know.
Yeah, something else like that. But yeah, like you kill her off to like get her out the way. So it's like you narrow it down to very boring characters.
Yeah,
and you bring back that Chad and Mindy. You did not need to bring them back. They could. The twins. They did not need to bring them back.
I don't know why they were brought back.
Hell, I don't even know why Courtney Cox was brought back. You don't do nothing with her.
She had nothing.
She had more to do in her pretty much cameo in Scream 6.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And she could have died there, and y'all could have used that to be like the focal point of this movie.
Yeah.
By having it tie into Sidney and her child, which, by the way, her child. The biggest gripe between Sidney and her child is that Sidney doesn't talk about her life. There's fucking 9 movies in universe about her life. You can watch any of one of them movies, and there's they even reference like is it Dateline?
Yeah,
like a special, like a TV special dedicated to like Sidney Prescott. You can watch any of that shit. The first reference that her and her boyfriend make is to the Scream. First Scream movie, but the Scream stab. So you know something about your mama.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I understand like you want to connect with her more, but she wants to connect to that trauma side. Now I like the fact that me saying it, I'm realizing that's very linear to the main killer's motivation.
Yeah.
Only thing is you don't know anything about this lady.
Right.
You don't know anything about her. It doesn't make any sense for the grand scheme of things. Like, why are you using AI for of Stu and all that? Why are you trying to haunt her by using like the very first Scream killer? Why wouldn't you use Billy? But the whole thing was like, well, he broke out. He's been alive all this time, and they send him through this whole fucking loophole, rabbit hole of trying to figure out this and that. It made me think like, okay, he's definitely out there, and they're just revealing it right away because fans have been waiting for him to come back. They even reference in the 6th movie like, hey, Stu Macher is dead, and then Mindy actually says like, if you believe he is, and they have this whole thing like, he might have could have lived, and they left it at that.
I hated that they left that open, like oh, he could be alive.
Could think about it, the third one, and just think too. I think this motherfucker wrote it. The original script for the third one was supposed to be him being alive this whole time.
I don't know if you caught it, but at the beginning when that couple goes to that house, in the radio, it said Stu Macher was sighted at a college party in '97.
I didn't hear that.
That was his little cameo in Scream 2 when he showed up. So they used that as like, I guess, canon or whatever to
in the beginning of 7.
At the beginning of this new one, yeah.
So if they use that, so are they still after all this? You're gonna still try to say that Stu is alive?
They were saying like rumors that he was still alive and that there was a sighting of him at this party. and it was like, they're using that cameo as a thing for the movie.
Yeah, but in hindsight, like if they just said no, he's dead. They even say like that would be dumb if he was still alive.
Yeah.
At this point, no, we seen everybody get like stabbed up and filleted and still walking around like they didn't just like fucking Chad got stabbed the fuck
Mason,
up. Yeah.
He got
Dewey finally before like shit 4 movies. He finally died.
Like,
he was supposed to die in that second one the way he got stabbed up.
Yeah. I think he really was like that was the original.
Oh yeah,
ending
that makes sense. The way they pulled that off. I guess they last minute said, just wheel him out.
Yeah,
I think you told me that.
Yeah,
maybe off mic you told me that, but yeah, man, this one, while it's still fresh, this shit, yeah, man, this was not. This Scream. I feel like for most people, Scream was already at this point. Like it's getting like each one is getting worse than the last. I still think like. I like the 6th one, except for like the killer reveal. But as a whole, I like Scream 6. Didn't care for 5. Didn't care for 4. But the only difference, at least there's a gap between 4 and then 5. Mm-hmm. So it's not like they're on a consistent basis releasing them. Excuse me, just these last 3 to release like in between, like not so far apart. But I think at a point now with 7. We can potentially be getting to like some Fast Furious shit where like you're kind of the wells run dry. Yeah. So
I really wanted to see what Jason London's take was going to be.
Oh, he did get hired, huh?
He did, and then the whole Melissa Barrera thing happened.
Oh, he got hired. Oh, he got hired even before that?
Yeah.
Oh man, I forgot all about that.
And because they were like blaming him for the firing, and he was like, "It wasn't my fault. It had nothing to do with it."
Yeah.
And but I also like wonder like what could he have done, because he's got a fresh take on horror movies. They're very candy coated, very the dialogue is very like.
Oh, that's true.
Let me get it. Like
you got to think that his was gonna be the original. Because the whole thing was to make Melissa become a killer.
Yeah,
but
that was one idea that I think they had.
Yeah,
because she was like going to fully embrace the dark side, But and then the other one, I think they said that they were going to bring Salma Hayek in as her mom, and I was like, you can tell me Skeet Ulrich landed that. He could have maybe.
I feel like Salma Hayek. That's a little bit stunt casting.
It is. Yeah. But and they also said that. What's her Jenna's character was going to die in the alternate version.
She should have been dead after the first one.
Yeah,
her little ass. She got stabbed up and he stomped on her and shit. Like I thought that was the opening kill. I'm like, this bitch is still alive.
Yeah.
So that's why when they say, Stumacher can't be dead. Think of it. That's ridiculous. Like Stumacher can't be alive. That's ridiculous. Like, are you sure? Have you seen Screams 2 through 5? Dude, motherfuckers are living through.
And I will say, when he showed up, I was just
I kind of hated it. Cause I'm like, damn, this is because I'm still under your impression. Like, he's coming back. Like, this is like, and this is him. He's the killer. He's none of that fake. I got you bullshit. When he's revealed, I'm like, this is how you gonna reveal it? This corny ass scene.
Yeah.
I'm like, surely there's gonna be like a big, like this is leading up to something big. Oh no, so he's actually AI. So I gotta look at the AI Dewey and fucking Roman and Billy Loomis' mom. Cause hey, you brought back Skeet Ulrich for the last 2 movies. You gotta bring us back now. Oh, fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Damn time capsule.
Where's Tim?
Yeah, and then you set up these TVs and why though? Like if your whole plan was to kill Sydney, you could have done without the whole. Hey Sydney, I'm back. I'm gonna get you. You didn't need all that.
Yeah.
First, and it's very cringy the way it look. It looks out of place. You got him. Like I know it's intended to be AI, but it just looks like old ass Matthew Lillard.
Yeah.
Like hamming it up as the character. Like happy to be back in the movie. Like at least make him like kind of distort him a little bit. That way it's like when it's revealed to be AI, it makes sense when you're like, okay, that did look kind of weird.
Yeah,
because they're questioning like, nah, he doesn't. He looks kind of weird. It looks like Matthew Lillard with fucking scars on his face.
Yeah,
doesn't look weird at all. That's why I'm like, this ain't AI shit. This is really him. He's out there. He's coming back finally.
Yeah.
Nah.
The other thing that got me was whenever the daughter is in the car with her boyfriend.
Yeah.
And his laptop is like half open. I was like, who leaves their laptop open like that?
Yeah.
And then she sees the video, and it was just like, are you that stupid to do something like that? A cop could see your laptop, and bam, you're the killer.
Right.
You know? That, and then at the end when she's like...
And it's fully charged, by the way, too. Bright. Like, after they've been in that bar for like how long?
Yeah.
It hasn't went to sleep. It's just waiting. And she clocks him upside the head with that fucking laptop. That should have killed his ass before Ghostface did. God damn.
And then the part that got me too was when she's all like, you don't think I'm strong enough and blah, blah, blah. Well, you are stronger than me. And I was just like, then why didn't you teach her how to shoot before this killer came after y'all? You know, like if you thought she was strong enough, why? How come you haven't, like in Halloween, the new ones, all the daughters knew how to shoot.
It felt like a cheap kind of bizarro version of the Halloween movie.
Yeah.
It was odd. And then unnecessarily recasting Patrick Dempsey's character.
Yeah.
But Joel McHale did not. I thought for a second I thought he was gonna be the killer just because the casting. It kind of like gave me like Jack Quaid vibes. Like, are you gonna make? Because I like the Detective Kincaid character in Scream 3. He's a big standout. But I'm like, damn, you gonna ruin his character by making him the killer? And
I tell you the truth, I don't think it's the same character.
It is.
It is.
His name is Mark. She calls him Mark.
Ah, okay.
No, oh, wait.
No.
I just said Kincaid. Their last name is Evans in this movie.
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's the same character.
Oh, that's lame. I thought that was canon that they made them hook up.
That's what I thought too. But she just likes. She has a type, I guess. She likes.
Oh well. Wait. He is a horror movie enthusiast. Oh, so they just made up the name Evans. Yeah. So it's the same character.
Okay.
I'm like, why did they change the name?
Well, that is dumb.
I guess
recast it.
I guess the High from Ghostface they changed the name, but like that's stupid. But I was like, that's unnecessary. You didn't really need the character in there to begin with. Then if you were just gonna just keep everything like just the maintain continuity.
Yeah,
I would like Patrick Dempsey ain't doing shit right now. He was just in that damn Thanksgiving movie. You could have brought his ass back for the fucking.
No, he's doing that Memories of a Killer, where he plays a killer with like that's losing his memories or whatever.
Hell, he could have did Scream 7 as the damn husband. People like that character. He's been gone. Since, people they referenced him and shit. Now everybody, he's gonna come back. Eventually because they're married and have kids. But
that wasn't a. It was fine, but I was also like, oh my God, these characters are fucking stupid.
It sucked, bro. Yeah. None of the kills felt like.
And Kevin Williamson directed it.
Right.
And it's like, okay, the original.
Yeah, he's a writer. Is he a director?
He's made a few, he's directed a few movies.
Good ones?
Teaching Mrs. Tingle.
Never saw it. I know you like it because you get to see boobs or something.
The Vampire Diaries. The list is endless.
Okay.
No, but it's like, okay, the original guy who started this.
Right. How could it go wrong?
Yeah, how could it go wrong? And there we go. We just saw it.
Yeah.
So, that wasn't. I was like, it's another entry.
It felt like the stab movies they be watching, talking about. Like you run that ideas. Like, shit, I felt like, because in Scream 5, their whole thing was like, damn, that last movie sucks. So we gotta make an event. We gotta make a real life murder happen in order to get the directors to make better movies based off what we're doing.
Yeah,
it makes sense for a Scream movie, but I feel like that. I'm gonna make some real shit happen so you make a better Scream.
Yeah,
because look, Scream 8's anything like Scream 7. No, you can keep that bullshit.
Yeah,
You bring back Wes Craven, not fucking Stu.
God damn. Yeah, the next one, I heard that they're filming in the fall of this year.
They confirmed another one.
For another one, yeah. So we'll see what happens.
Better, bro.
He's listed as the director of that one.
Kevin Williamson.
Yeah.
Hopefully he learns from because maybe because I wasn't really keeping up with the news once they fired. Well, once Jenna quit, and the latest thing I heard was that they're bringing back. They finalized bringing back Chad and Minnie, but I thought they were all going to stand in solidarity and not come back. But they can't afford not to come back. They kind of need the work. So I can understand them coming back. But that's the last thing I heard on top of the Kevin Williamson directing. So I didn't know. So I'm not sure how much time they had to put this bitch together, because I'm hoping limited time made up for this the final product. But it's a Scream movie. It's not fucking.
Yeah. I don't know. I know they can do better.
Oh yeah.
You know, they've done better. So
yeah, not by a whole lot, but they've done better.
Yeah, and we'll bring back my guy Tim Oliphant. He was.
That's the only person they brought back every. Well, not they didn't bring back Jennifer Roberts. Well, not Jennifer Roberts. Emma Roberts.
Oh yeah.
They didn't bring
and
her
then
back.
Honora.
Oh wait, she's not Legacy.
Okay. But them two, they should have brought them back.
Yeah.
Anyways, is that all you got?
Oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah, the Bride and the Scream was the ones I wanted to talk to you guys with you guys about. But 2026 has not gone off to a good start. You know, as far as the majority of the movies. You know, well, I got nothing else. Y'all got anything else?
Kevin Williamson only directed Teaching Mrs. Tingle before Scream 7.
Oh wow. Well, there's your problem.
In fact, did have an end.
There's your problem. No. What's coming out soon? Anything good?
They Will Kill You.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna see it. Oh, Ready or Not Part 2. I know you don't want to see that shit.
Animal Farm. You keep getting this when you open Adam?
Yeah.
That's all I keep seeing. I didn't even know they were making this.
For some reason is that a game or something? That seems like that name just sounds.
It's a book, isn't it?
Yeah, George Orwell, same guy that did 1984. He wrote that.
Oh.
Wow. Anyways, well, it's starting to get. It's 1:30 almost.
Yeah. Super Mario Galaxy.
Oh yeah, it's
Michael. Out. Project Hail Mary.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one.
The Devil Wears Prada 2. Drama.
I ain't watching that.
Drama? You're not watching
that?
Drama?
There's a trailer out for Devil Wears Prada 2.
They were playing it earlier.
Yeah, we saw one earlier.
Oh, okay. When is that supposed to come out?
It was always May.
Yeah.
Like May 2nd.
Yeah.
Damn.
She goes, Emily Blunt goes, she sees Anne Hathaway and she's all like, "Oh, you're still working, blah, blah, blah." And so, yeah. I'm the co-executive director or whatever she says. Oh, and you still kept those eyebrows. And it's like, I don't know why, but that part got me. I was like, man, okay. I've never even seen the first one. I don't have any desire to, but that part, that's funny.
I know. I feel like it's another one of those sequels that the studios think people want.
Yeah.
And people who love that first movie think they want a sequel. You're not gonna show up for that shit.
I never even heard anybody really talk about that movie.
It's something that kind of had a little bit of resurgence. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just because of the memes and stuff like that, and people like Meryl Streep and Anne Hathaway, but especially her, becoming older, people like her more, so they want to revisit that.
Okay.
They're even doing a sequel to the Princess Bride or the Princess
Diaries.
Princess Diaries. I think they're trying to do another one with that. So it's just nostalgia shit.
Well, we got our Die Hard 5s, and I guess the women have to get their. The women's have to get their. They're probably gonna do a Notebook Part 2 in 10 years.
It might be. I'm surprised nobody attempted to remake it as some form of capacity, or even did a show of it.
Oh my God! Yeah,
TV show or some shit.
Definitely, I could definitely see that.
Just make TV shows and everything. What's that one you showed us? Man on Fire.
I like the look of the trailer, but I don't think you need it. I don't think
it's gonna be like RoboCop. If you'd named it something else, I would have been happy with it. You know, But I even saw someone wearing a red hat like Tony Scott, and I was, oh, there's a Tony Scott homage. You know, it was like a quick shot of somebody, and but I don't know. Creasy Bear was Denzel, man. You know, and it was like,
is he playing the same character?
Yeah.
Oh.
And Bobby Cannavale is playing Christopher Walken's character, I think.
Is he?
Yeah. Now, if Netflix has some balls, because this is going to be a show, right? If Netflix has some balls, they will follow the book. In the book, PETA dies. And whenever...
What?
What?
Who dies?
PETA, the girl.
Okay.
And in...
my brain switched to Hunger Games. I'm like, the fuck?
Oh, no.
Like, what kind of comparison are you making?
Like he's doing a Lois Griffin impression.
Whenever they... PETA... God, that's funny. Whenever he gets out of the hospital, when they're taken out of the hospital, in the books, he goes with the gardeners of the mansion, of the Ramos mansion, and they heal him. You know, they help him. They'll help him get back together. And there's one part in the book where I was like, man, why wasn't this in the movie? This would have been cool. But they're eating, and how he eats his steak or whatever is he cuts it. You know, he uses a knife with his right hand, sets it down, and grabs his fork with the right and eats his food, right?
Okay.
And whenever he finishes his food, he gets up and leaves, and it has a scene with the husband and wife, and they're like, "Do you see the way he cut his steak and ate it? So American." And I was like, that ain't. I don't eat my steak like that, you know. And I've only seen a handful of people that do that, but I was like, that's a funny little scene in this book. And if they had done it in that movie, that would have been funny too, you know. A little out of place, but I'm like, okay, since this is a show, I wonder if they're gonna do that, you know. But the book though, it ends kind of more grim, you know. Like there's even a part where Creasy's choking somebody. He's like, I'm gonna choke you like you choked the life out of that girl, you know. So I wonder if they're gonna go that far.
I wonder if they just intend on doing just one season, or maybe like two, like a limited series, or they want to.
I bet you they'll do if they do decide to, you know. Of course, he's gonna live at the end, you know, unlike the movie. But yeah. I get the feeling they might leave it open.
I just didn't know if they intend on like keeping it going, or you just want to do the book in like 5-6 episodes, like a limited. But who knows? It looks kind of promising. I'm kind of burnt out on this type of show. Even like in movies, like the guy going around killing people. Like they call
old man action. You know, because Liam Neeson did it, Antonio Banderas had his own. And it's like it's that kind of action movie. Yeah, like you said,
I appreciate
even John Wick, like John Wick also.
Yeah. By that third one, it's just kind of okay. I'm not really that invested in where this is going.
It's almost turning into Fast and the Furious. It's like, oh, we're gonna do this now. Oh, we're gonna do this now. You know, like the whole stairs thing with John Wick, and it's like that was funny, but at the same time, I was like, oh, you got to put him through that now. You know,
you got to put him through that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
been shot at for the last 2 movies, but yes, stairs. That really
stairs are gonna really hurt.
Gonna really fuck me up. I better hope I. You better hope I drop my gun somewhere back here.
Yeah. All right.
Didn't he throw his gun at some point? Like fuck.
Oh, I'm sure he did. All right, well, you know us, you know our name. We'll catch you next time. Later. Yes, we've been waiting for a long time. Yes, we've been waiting months for a new episode. Thank you.
I'm trolling.
We're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Well, there's a reason everybody should be shaking in the house tonight. And you should grab your favorite lady and promise her you'll do it right. Tell Fat Jack to jump back and give you a shot of some booze, so you can party to some stomp down, but bumpin' rock and roll rhythm and blues. 'Cause the boys are back in town.
left knee, and I
Did
hurt
they
my
have to
right
get
ankle
you out of there?
on a sled, and then an ambulance, and then
Were you in
an
pain?
X-ray. I was in a lot of pain.
Were you crying?
I was like pretty tough at first. It wasn't really the pain that made me cry. I was kind of like sitting there in the snow for like 15 minutes going, I don't want to stand up, because if I stand up, I'm going to know what the denouement of this situation is. And then I stood up and I could weight bear a little bit. And then I took a step and my leg gave out and I was like, no. And so then I cried, and it was because of I've never had a knee injury. And it was more the idea of like, oh fuck, like what lies ahead? Like now, is it surgery? Like what is this? How long are you out for? And we also had like this whole Tokyo portion of the trip ahead and a couple of days of skiing left. But I actually got really lucky. It was a pretty good healing process and not super bad.
And he was a good sport.
Yeah.
Because he's perfect.
Yeah, exactly. Well, at that point, I had, my friends had said like, does Michael know about, because I'd come down here for Krista Miller, Bill Lawrence's wife's birthday, and I had knocked my water over near her laptop, and she was like, does Michael know about this? And I was like, no, because it was like a month and a half in. And then there was the MCL tear, and I took him out on the hill, and I was like, yeah, he knows now.
Now he's aware.
Now he knows. Yep.
Inside of You is brought to you by Shopify. I don't know what I would do without Shopify. I've been using Shopify for both podcasts for about 8 years, and it's something that's easy to use. It's something that helps my business, and it doesn't matter if it's a small business, big business. Shopify is the commerce platform, Ryan, behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the US, with tons of household names. When you have a podcast or you have a business, you want to promote it. And there's nothing like having things for sale, shirts, tumblers, whatever it is. And the question always is I want it to be easy to use. I want to be able, if I could do this, you could do this. You just go on Shopify, you create an account, you upload a picture of your product, you put the weight of it, 5 ounces, maybe 10. I bought myself like this little scale for $3. It's actually really fun. You describe your product. You put the price, how many you have available. It keeps track now of all your sales, which products are doing better, the best products of the year, what's not selling well, and it helps you make those decisions. You can put discount codes on. It's really fun to have Shopify.
With Shopify, get the word out like you have a marketing team behind you. Easily create email and social media campaigns wherever your customers are scrolling or strolling.
What if people haven't heard about my brand? Shopify helps you find your customers with easy-to-run email and social media campaigns.
And what if I get stuck? Shopify is always around to share advice with their award-winning 24/7 customer support.
Accelerate your efficiency whether you're uploading new products or trying to improve existing ones. Shopify is packed with helpful AI tools that write product descriptions, page headlines, and even enhance your product photography. It's time to turn those what-ifs into cha-ching with Shopify today. Sign up for your $1 per month trial today at shopify.com/inside. Go to shopify.com/inside. That's shopify.com/inside. Inside of You is brought to you by AG1. We talk about AG1 all the time. No need to fast forward because this stuff is going to help you. Ryan, it's all about routines. It's all about commitment and starting one foot in front of the other. And AG1, this company is pretty outstanding. I just stir powder in a glass of water. I mix it. It tastes good. And I'm getting so many vitamins and minerals, pro and prebiotics, and more. My focus is great. My energy levels are great. I just